Well, boys, it's week 4. We're officially 1/3 of the way done with our regular season. And I'm not going to lie, things are getting tough on my end. You're lucky that I am dominating my other league because it's not so fun doing these every week. Fantasy football has not been my favorite. But I'm a man of the people. I believe in karma. So here we go. We started the week off with a matchup between Jeremy and Frank. Jeremy watched as Neighbors had a career day Thursday, giving the champ a great start. But Frank's team proved again it was too strong, and even behind a disappointing game of Josh Allen, he had enough to get the win. Jeremy fumbled the bag by leaving Jordan Love on his bench. The Packer would have gave him enough to take down Frank and hopefully get him to change his name. But I have a feeling after this 4-0 start, nothing will be changing soon. And you know what? I was finally coming around with the idea until I saw he hasn't changed his team picture either. A purple helmet with an orange background? WTF is that? So Frank, you may be undefeated, you may have great hair and a superb mustache, but you are also up for the Dingus of the Week. Change your name and picture, you dingus. Sick Boy took on Mr. Flake in our second matchup of the day as Colton's team, behind newly appointed quarterback Sam Darnold, took off as every player but 2 went over projected points. Colton, since he has stopped helping out with the junior high football team, has won 2 games in a row, and the kids fear he may never come back again. Joe continues to play 2 tight ends, and at this point, I think he has to ride it out for the rest of the year. He probably won't do well, and most likely will finish last, but when he finally gets that win, how sweet it will be. And most likely it'll be against me. Nick Chubb will begin practice this week, and with an 0-4 start, Joe looks like a prime candidate for a trading partner. So start sending those texts. He loves mulling over everyone's trade offers. The Applebee's boys squared off as Chance looked to dine and dash early as this matchup was never close. Logan's trade looks to be disappointing as D-Hop did nothing, Watson got hurt, and he didn't even play Baker. Despite Chance losing 2 players to injury, getting Walker back was a sight for sore eyes as he put up a big Monday night that really put the cherry on top. Was drafting at Mix the key to Chance finally figuring out the auction draft? Probably. Is it bad for the league when Chance has a good team because there is 0 drama in the chat? Definitely. A massive night from El Tractocito helped Josh plow Sky's team. Josh used 2 dirty birds to put up half his points and keep his team undefeated, while Sky's team put up a good number, but fell short behind a disappointing performance from Kyler going up against last place pass defense of Washington. Sky took a risk going with Waddle, knowing the Dolphins' offense was struggling, and they were about to take on the juggernaut Titans' defense. You guys remember the 85 Bears? Or should I say Joe? Do you remember the 85 Bears? What am I saying? Joe isn't listening to this. Well, anyways, they didn't have a quarterback either. Don't let us see blood in the water. I'm telling you. Brian Callahan has also never lost after a bye, so we got that going for us too. Although Josh has not lost, he still has not played his best lineup yet. It would be a real shame if that came back and bit him when it mattered most. What do the 1992 Chargers and Ike have in common? They are the only 0-4 team to ever make the playoffs. As I'm holding on faith that the best drafted team will turn the page and hit the ground running. With some bad luck, it's feared that Rice might be out for the year, but you know what they say, it's always darkest before dawn. When the going gets tough, the tough get going. Sometimes an injury like this is all you need to get your players to rally together to fight for their fallen brother. Denver's well-balanced team continues to put up numbers, and I gotta say, look what happens when you come to the draft, Denver. Or should I say, the get-together where we drafted our players, minus Sky, who was at the real draft. Maybe you should come every year. How about that? Sidebar, guys. Denver, you can just put this on mute. The only way we can take Denver down is we need to get them to come to an NFL football game night with all the boys. The overstimulation of city living should be just enough to crack that fragile mind. It's our only shot. Plus, last time I gave him a trophy, he lost it. Our pickup of the week goes to Ike as he continues to add Bengals players, and this time I think he hit it in a big way as Chase Brown looks fast and strong. He helped the Bengals get their first win of the season, and I'm confident if Ike inserts that rookie in his lineup, he can get his first win too. Keep hitting that waiver wire, buddy. You're doing great. Hoo-day! That music can only mean one thing. It's the Bonehead Play of the Week. Our Bonehead Play of the Week goes to Extra Chroma Homes as he chose to go with Waddle instead of DJ Swift, and it costed him the win. Waddle had a bad matchup even if Tua would have suited up, let alone Huntley. This guy likes theatrics and was hoping to get a big Monday night miracle and make the game better to watch for himself. But sometimes, Sky, you have to just run the football and take that 3-yard dive. Because you went flashy and tried to for the big play, you are this week's Bonehead. Nice job, ya bonehead.
Fuck the chemical toilet.
I don't want to be that guy that says everybody's team goes off when they play me, but everybody's team definitely goes off when they play me.